It's week 4 of the NFL, and we've got Breece Hall. He was an unstoppable force last week with well over 200 yards. It's the Jets and the Titans, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we take a look at this Titan ball club entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And last weekend, they pulled one out in a very low-scoring affair. It was all about their defense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they've got to be pleased with the start to this season. Obviously, a perfect 3-0.
3 good quality wins, too. It's got people in the locker room excited. They're thinking that this could be their year.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1, a good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. On the return is Xavier Gibson. Escapes the defender. quite make it to the 25. And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And 34. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Brandon, after last week we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Titan defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This defense for the Titans, they put together a strong effort last week in the win over Chicago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this one's incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Rodgers going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Hall. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win. On 1st down, Levis.
Cockrell holds it in left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. A good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Pollard again. Nifty move. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Partner, how he managed to get positive yardage out of that run, I have no idea. But a little juking, a little moving, got it done.
Got him 2 yards. Levis on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, here's Ryan Stonehouse to punt for Tennessee. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy, okay? We're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Here's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Straight ahead is Hall. And just shutting him off there. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Here we go. Let's go. Big series right here. We got to step it up. No.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
You talk about this Jets defense.
It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the number 1 overall offense in the league.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Levis.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Javon Kinlaw
Coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Paul ought to give up the middle.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On first down, Rodgers. He finds his target. It's Evans. Touchdown, Jets. Mike Evans. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Zerline now for the PAT. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Now here's Levis now on 3rd and long.
And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He'll take it at the 42. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
A give running right is Hall.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because Once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Rodgers now on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack.
It's second down.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be two guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 21-0, our score after one. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it. I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Titans on third down. 0 for. They could use a conversion. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to get the first down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
First and 10. Here's Levis.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. He's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's another Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the
Levis to throw it. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard.
Oh, good move. This all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, a give to Spears.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Levis on 3rd down.
Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the Jets' 37-yard line.
2nd down, here's Levis. Over the middle into the hands of Burks.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Well, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here.
Here's Levis.
And this is going to be incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
For the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
The kick by Lutz is good. Now from 21 down to 18. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense.
He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent, the blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And they'll take him. .31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
First down, New York.
Now Rodgers escaping the pressure right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. 4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Rodgers. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 38-yard line.
A 28-yard gain. And the Jets first down.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends.
A handoff for Hall.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Working from the gun, Rodgers.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route.
Touchdown! Devontae Adams. 34 yards.
And the Jets are able to add on to their first half lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half.
Titans 3. Brings Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
And the Titans getting set to go.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely, no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, and it's Pollard again. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Levis back to throw.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Boyd. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Here's 3rd and 3. Levis out of the shotgun now. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 146 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. On first down, right back to Hall. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Rodgers to throw.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he'll be out of bounds. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets us off.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Jets have got it on cruise control.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Titans going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
And now a fake there on the jet sweep as he'll get to Pollard.
And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line.
On fourth down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Fielded at the 33. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with Rodgers behind center, you wonder if they'll take one shot at this.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
And boy, this defense. Really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now Levis.
He completes it to Ridley. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard. That deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Going to run again here with Pollard. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
At the 49-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Levis out of the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 39. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Well, they go play action. Here's Levis.
Steps away. And he'll get nothing out of that one. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Now Levis. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. We're kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
So here are the Jets now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Now Hall to start the drive.
And he's brought down. This one up to about the 35.
180 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put up. offense. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Jets.
To throw is Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here going to be caught by Wilson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Rodgers. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
15 yards. And the Jets first down.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Zerline now for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. That time a 9-play drive, and it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Right Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Quinnen Williams. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Throwing on 2nd and long. Levis. Hassan Reddick picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. That's taken it around the 40.
Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And the Jets will have a short field to work with as they take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Hall again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Rodgers now on 1st down.
And he'll get this complete downfield to connect.
Touchdown, Jets. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers.
And the Jets have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Bring Zerline to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Tennessee offense set to go again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Levis throwing again on 2nd down.
This one caught by Ridley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's a screen now for Pollard. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Levis sets up to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 43. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Levis now on 1st and 10. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. 3rd quarter action. They'll throw it again with Levis.
He gets this one to Boyd. And they can't bring him down. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 22-yard line. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
68 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
Buying time to his left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
His third rushing touchdown on the year, his 5th overall. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Will Lutz on for the point after. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And the drive was capped off with a touchdown run by Will Levis. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, New York.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
This is caught by Evans. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They'll give to Hall.
Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Titans' 24-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers.
He finds Wilson.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 23 yards on the play.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Jets are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Zerline good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
line to kick off for the Jets.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here.
Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Jermaine Johnson
able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Levis to throw it. He gets this one to Burks. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball. And unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
Levis out of the shotgun now. That's to the tight end, Wiley.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like...
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Jets are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
On second down, a run with Hall. 229 yards on the ground for him now with 4 touchdown runs tacked on.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
They'll go again with Hall.
And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him the first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Running left, it's Hall. There he goes again.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Yeah, can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
And a really nice play call there to start the... especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass.
Levis in trouble. Down he goes. Quentin Williams picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Working from the gun, here's Levis. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward.
I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
They'll start on the ground. Hall up past the 30. Second down coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
Hall again on second down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Powers through him.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
First down, New York.
Hall on a give up the middle.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hall again.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream.